Good evening, and thank you for watching Wyoming News Now at 10. I'm Valeria Fugate. There's been an Amber Alert update for 14-year-old Gracelyn Pratt on November 18th at 11 p.m. The endangered child was located in Arizona. The suspect, 36-year-old James Martin, is in custody. Casper police said they received a runaway report on Wednesday involving the 14-year-old girl after Pratt's legal guardian told police she never returned home from school. After some investigation, police learned Pratt had been having long-term communications with Martin. More details will be released as they become available. The guardians of the minor and her family members have been notified. Well, it's been a chilly one this week, Ryan, but it seems like it's starting to warm up. Should we be crossing our fingers? Meteorologist Ryan Schollenberger is here with more.
Thanks, Valeria. It is cooling off into the evening as we will hopefully see this trend continue from the Wyoming News Now weather deck. Let's take a look at what we have currently for radar and satellite. From the north, just some light cloud coverage coming in from Montana, but we didn't really see much weather action today, nor will we see too much in the coming days. I'll get into that a little bit later. As for the almanac in Cheyenne, our high temperature was 36, 10 degrees cooler than usual. The low was at 15. As for Casper had a high of 29 with a low of 11. Currently in downtown Cheyenne, it is 23 degrees with south-southwesterly winds at 16 miles an hour. In Casper, it is 25 with south-southwesterly winds at 23 miles per hour. Weather headlines include it's going to be less cold tonight than it was last night, at least. And then Sunday, we're going to see some warming and some sunny, breezy winds. Sunday night, we're going to see mostly clear and breezy conditions.
Thanks, Ryan. Well, according to a mental health study from New Gene Health Monitor, they found that 83% of doctors want patients to open up about their mental health struggles. Over 40% of adults have experienced anxiety and depression since the beginning of the pandemic due to the shortage of mental health professionals. Primary care physicians, or PCPs, have become a gateway to helping patients with their mental health. Regular mental health screenings at primary care appointments may be the first step in bridging this communication gap and accurately diagnosing those suffering with anxiety, depression, ADHD, and other mental health conditions. As the holiday season rolls around, we get together and celebrate the season with loved ones. But with winter comes cold and flu season, and all of the illnesses that come with it. We spoke with a county health official about what we can do to stay healthy. Local health officials want us to start thinking about our wellness, especially over the holiday season. As winter rolls around, RSV, flu, COVID, and vaccine boosters become more important as we head off to gatherings with family and friends.
We are experiencing all three respiratory viruses at the same time this year, so we're seeing increased cases of RSV, particularly in children, and flu A as well in children. Along with COVID.
Last week, the Laramie County Health staff said they had 87 cases of COVID. And as of Tuesday, CRMC had 5 COVID patients and 1 in ICU. They also had 3 pediatric RSV patients and more over the past 3 weeks. Before we head out to gatherings or hosting, it's important to make sure our immunizations and vaccines are up to date, especially to protect the littlest or oldest among us.
Making sure that your significant other or spouse are vaccinated within the last 10 years, and then really grandparents as well, right? So those that are going to make frequent contact with the baby so that when that baby doesn't have its own immunity yet, they're protected as well.
Luckily, numbers remain low, but taking steps this season will keep it that way. Getting boosters for whooping cough, flu shots, and COVID can help the most vulnerable.
Children, especially under the age of a year, and older adults can experience more complicated symptoms. So we just want people to be aware that please stay home if you're having cold and flu symptoms.
Parents should watch out for symptoms of dehydration and labored breathing in little ones. And if you feel sick, stay home to stop the spread. I'm Valeria Fugate, Wyoming News Now. Health officials also remind everyone to continue to wipe down common surfaces with disinfectants, wash your hands with soap, and cover yourself when you're sneezing and coughing to avoid any spread. Pfizer COVID-19 boosters, which target both Delta strains and Omicron, could help protect against the emerging Omicron variants. That's what Pfizer said in a press release on Friday. The data was not peer-reviewed, but Pfizer says that 1 month after the latest booster data showed a large immune response against the new Omicron offshoots in comparison with the original booster. According to the latest data from the CDC, that means new boosters could help improve protection against new COVID Omicron variants that continue to be prevalent. With Thanksgiving a week away, some early planners are already thinking about holiday season, and the Salvation Army is no exception with their Angel Tree campaign. This program helps families in need by putting presents under the tree. The Salvation Army is also taking toys and other donations through their Angel Tree request cards. They help give families what they need most to make spirits bright. Their Red Kettle Drive is another fundraiser which collects money needed to pay for year-round services.
This is our busiest season of the year. It started on our Harvest Festival, and it's going to go through January. So we are excited to just continually be in this community and be a part of it.
Donations can be made at Red Kettle locations or given directly to the Salvation Army's website. The U.S. Forest Service displays holiday spirit with a sale. Online permits for Christmas tree cutting in the Medicine Bow Route National Forests are now available. Each permit costs $10 and allows for the cutting of 1 tree on National Forest System lands, with a 5 permit per household limit. Fourth graders also have a perk through the Every Kid Outdoors program, and they get a free pass to get a tree to help bring their families some added holiday spirit.
It's a great opportunity provided by the U.S. Forest Service for people to get out and use their national forest, both for a recreational outing and to harvest a forest product, and then take that back into their home.
Online sales are provided by the service 24/7. For information on where to go for your permits, head to our website.
Experience thought-provoking, innovative, and truly original reporting. There's always something new under the sun on CBS Sunday morning.
Turkey? Check. Cranberries. Stuffing? Pie? Check, check, check. Potatoes sweet and mashed? Check. Now what about that post-turkey nap? Don't worry. The Black Friday Super Sale at Denver Mattress has you covered. Shop today and save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or get a $300 gift when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic. And check out the Summit Firm for only $279.99. Plus 4 years no interest and free shipping. The Black Friday Super Sale, on now at Denver Mattress.
This holiday season, Ford wants to help you shine bright. So, this Black Friday, choose a vehicle in stock or simply place a custom order. Lock in your rate and you're protected, even if rates go up before your order comes in. Plus, thousands of vehicles are arriving daily, just in time for the holidays. Now, lease a built Ford Tough F-150 today for just $319 a month. Only at your local Ford stores. Hurry in today.
I'm Brandon Warner with the Silent Witness Crime of the Week. The Laramie County Sheriff's Office is seeking information related to a larceny that occurred in the 11,000 block of Camp Steel Road. During the evening hours, November 1st, 2 steel chainsaws and 2 Champion generators were taken. If you have information about this or any other crime, call Crime Stopper Silent Witness at 638-TIPS or on the web at silentwitnesslaramecounty.com. You will remain anonymous and may be eligible for a cash reward of up to $1,000. Together, we can make a difference.
This is Todd. And this is Sarah.
She's leaving for Paris.
But this isn't your classic holiday rom-com. It's a Nissan Avantage.
Seriously?
Featuring the Nissan Rogue. And more standard power than a CR-V.
This is a love emergency.
Don't let true love or these offers get away.
Make no payments until February 2023 on Rogue.
The Nest at Twitter is looking bare after staffers have left the company in droves. which has many users now fearing the worst for the social media platform. Isabella Rosales has the latest.
Twitter employees have flown the coop, quitting the company in what one former executive described as a mass exodus. It's a rejection to Elon Musk's ultimatum to work extremely hardcore or leave.
Some of them feel cursed that they weren't laid off with the initial layoff a couple weeks ago when Elon executed mass cuts at the company.
He's never done a major strategic change like this. And so it's always been companies that he's built the culture of and shifting, but he's shifting now the culture of a company he didn't start.
Hashtag RIP Twitter became the top trending topic worldwide Thursday night. But Musk says he sees it as life-giving, tweeting record numbers of users are logging in to see if Twitter is dead, ironically making it more alive than ever.
We have to remember that Musk comes from a culture of SpaceX where he built in the culture there that it is acceptable for a $100 million rocket to explode and you can move on and build another one the next day. If you come from that kind of environment, messing up a check mark on Twitter is honestly not as big a deal, I think, from their eyes.
Now, as the company's future and workforce hangs in the balance, all Twitter offices are temporarily closed, and employee badge access has been suspended until Monday. I'm Isabel Rosales reporting.
A Christmas parade in North Carolina was canceled Saturday after a child was struck by a vehicle. Witnesses say a white truck carrying a dance company float lost control and hit someone. The dance company had hundreds of performers in the parade, with some as young as 5 years old. A young child was struck by the truck and was seriously injured at the intersection where the incident happened. Has been closed down indefinitely while police conduct their investigation. Officials with the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office have released the Rust movie shooting report more than a year and a half after the incident. The 550-page report follows a year-long investigation into the New Mexico set shooting. It reveals text messages Alec Baldwin sent in the days and weeks after the incident. According to the report, the actors started texting the husband of Helena Hutchinson, saying that both and Hutchinson believed the gun was empty. He also spoke about a potential sabotage angle in the messages. Following the October 2021 shooting, questions have persisted as to how live ammunition made it onto the New Mexico set and into the prop gun, and whether proper safety precautions were taken by crew members. The district attorney's office says it will conduct a thorough review of the information and evidence to make a thoughtful, timely decision about whether to bring charges.
So we're going from frigid to cold. That's an improvement, right? Well, we're going to ride this warming trend into the rest of the weekend. What does the rest of the week have in store? I'll have those details when we return.